Ursäkta?
Du kan köra till Luca. Jag hjälper dig på Luca.
Okej, ja. Tjena, tjena. Ser du? Jag tar en extra lång chili cheese.
Menu?
Ja tack.
Dricka?
Jag kan ta cola.
Det blåsa?
Nej, jag tar även en Big King.
Menu?
Nej tack.
Det blåsa?
Jag tar chili cheese också.
4, 6, 8?
6 stycken.
Ja.
Med dipsås.
Vilken dipsås?
Finns det barbecue?
Barbecue? Ja.
Yes.
Det blåsa?
Ja, tack.
Vill du kvitto?
Ja tack.
Du kan parkera på andra platsen.
Okej. Tack så mycket. Tjena, tack så mycket.
Varsågod.
Tack, trevlig helg. Well, hello there. I'm at BK and I've been doing YouTube for well over 10 years now, and I've always, well, not always, but for a while wanted to do a video in a car, but I don't have a car. So it hasn't been possible, but I have been I am borrowing mom's car, so yeah, that's why I'm able to do a video in a car. So I was thinking about sitting in the car eating like so many YouTubers do, but it's dark and it's cold, so I really don't want to sit in the car eating, and there's always a risk to spill soda and whatnot. So I think it's better if I drive home and eat in the kitchen. So yeah, I'll see you back home. Well, hello there. I was filming in the car, but somehow I managed to flip the camera around, so um, I think you only saw the dashboard. What I was going to say, or what I was saying, is that I've been doing YouTube for over 10 years. I think it's like maybe even 13 or 14 years or something, um, or maybe 12. I don't know. Well, anyways, I have seen a lot of YouTube videos with people sitting in their car and eating food and talking about stuff and doing food reviews and stuff like that. And that is something that I've been wanting to do, but since I don't have a car, I haven't been able to do that. Um, but I am house sitting my childhood home this weekend because mom is on a trip. So yeah, I that gives me a chance to borrow her car. So that is what I did today. So I drove to another town, and went to a dollar store. And as I was heading back, I made a stop along the way to my old hometown at Burger King. So yeah, that's what I got here. Um, so what do I got? Well, I think you heard my order, but I got 6 pieces of um, chili cheese, I believe they're called, and barbecue sauce, a Big King burger, and my absolute favorite, extra long chili cheese. I really like that burger, and or sandwich, or whatever you want to call it. And I got some napkins here and small fries, because I didn't order a large one. I think I got like a small or medium drink here as well. It's Coca-Cola or Coca-Cola. It's Coke or Cola. Another napkin, and that's it in the bag. Well, I also got this straw here. It's made out of paper nowadays. They used to be made out of plastic, but that was some years ago. So now it's made out of paper, and after a while it kind of dissolves. So I don't like using these straws. It's a good thing that they don't use plastic, I guess. But yeah, I don't like drinking out of these kind of straws. So I will probably not use that. So I will get the lid off and drink straight from the cup here. So yeah, I guess this is some kind of, well, might have to the lighting in here isn't the best. I'm sitting in the kitchen, and now you can't see the food. So I'm sitting in the kitchen in my childhood home. Where I'm sitting right now used to be a wall, but my parents got help from my brother-in-law to remove the wall to create an open space between the kitchen and the living room. And that was, yeah, a long while ago now, maybe 10 years or even longer. I don't remember. But yeah, the my childhood home kind of looks the same, but it has been some changes to it all through the years. My parents built this house in 1980, and we moved in 1981 when I was a newborn. So I have lived here, well, not since then, but I have lived here all through my childhood and my teenage years. I moved from home when I was 17, and I went to school in a different city, so I had to move because it was too long to travel there every day by bus. So I moved when I was 17, but I moved back home here after I graduated, and that was back in 2000. And then I moved away from home again to go to college or whatever it's called, högskolan. I don't know what that's called in English, but then I went to an island called Gotland and studied there for a year, and then I moved back home here because I was unemployed, and then I moved out for good in 2005. So I haven't lived here since 2005, but I have been visiting here very often. So yeah, there are a lot of memories connected to not only to this house but to the whole neighborhood and to my old hometown. So yeah, there are both happy memories and not so happy memories, like life is. And yeah, maybe I should eat something before it gets cold. Starting with the fry. Oh, it broke in half. They are salted, so that is nice. Here's some barbecue sauce. So let's dip a fry in there, and it wasn't as good as I expected it to be. Let's check out this Big King. I haven't eaten this before. Now, why is it called Big King? I have no idea, because it's not really big. What's on here? Some cheese, I think, burger patty, lettuce, onion, and some kind of sauce. So, oh, it's actually two patties. it's really nothing special about it. It's good, but um, yeah, I don't know why it's called Big King. Now, I should have shaved, but I guess I'm kind of lazy. So I haven't shaved in quite a long while, as you can see. So food will get stuck in my beard, just a fair warning. Now, oops, it rolled out. Here's the chili cheese. So it's fried, as you can tell, and it's chili cheese inside. So it's a little spicy. It's some kind of chili in there. I guess it's jalapeno. I dunked it in some barbecue sauce. It's okay, but the barbecue sauce really doesn't add anything to it. It don't go well together with the chili cheese. Not a fry either, but guess I should have gotten some kind of, well, some other dipping sauce. But yeah, it's quite alright. And let's take a bite out of the extra long chili cheese here. So what I like about this burger is that it's really simple, but it's very tasty. It's as you can see, a long piece of bread here, and there are, I think, 3 patties and a lot of cheese and some jalapenos, or jalapenuses, if you want to call it that. And that's pretty much what's in here. So let's take a bite. Let's take a bite. It's good, but it does have some kind of off taste to it. I don't really know what that is. It's not as good as I remembered it to be, but oh well. So I was talking about my childhood home, and the reason why I'm talking about my childhood home is because it means a lot to me. I grew up here, and whenever I think of home, I think of my childhood home, and all the memories that is connected to this house. And all my friends that live here, not in this house, but in my old hometown, in which I'm at now. Um, Not that I had many friends, but the few I had, um, I do remember them and the fun times we had. Uh, and that is pretty much all connected to this house. So I I feel I feel that this place is home for me, and I guess that's natural because I grew up here. But I still feel that this is my home whenever I return here to visit. Now, my father passed away last year, so it's it's not the same as it was before he passed away, but mom still lives here, so yeah, I still feel like this is my home. But there are also some sad memories connected since dad passed away, because he passed away in my parents' bedroom. So yeah, I when I think of the time when he was sick, and when we sat by his side when he drew his last breaths, um, that makes me sad, of course, but I don't let that uh, take over the happy memories that I have, because I still have happy memories from this house. So I choose to remember them over the sad times that has taken place here. Um, and I can still feel Dad's presence here. Now, I don't really believe in life after death and and ghosts and stuff like that, but since Dad passed away, I have felt his presence here, and there has been some strange events taking place since he passed away. So I think that even though I don't believe in life after death and stuff like that, I do believe that Dad is still present in this house. And it feels like he's with me when I'm doing work in the garden and when I'm in the garage doing stuff and things like that. So yeah, I can feel his presence. I already said that multiple times, I think, but yeah, you get the idea. And the strange things that has happened, uh, it was last year when I went to bed in the guest bedroom. I lay down on the bed. I pulled down the curtains or the blinders, and I laid in bed and watched YouTube or Twitter or whatever on my cell phone. And after a while, the one of the blinds suddenly flipped back up. So yeah, it it kind of feels like Dad was opening the blinds again. The rullgardin, it's called in Swedish. I don't know what it's called in English, but I think it's called a blind. You pull it down in front of the window to block out sunlight or moonlight, more like it, and street light and stuff like that when you go to bed, um, to make the room more dark. And it was that opened suddenly, but I don't know, maybe it would have done that um, anyway. But well, I think that maybe Dad had something to do with it. And some other things that has happened is one time when Mom and I sat and had dinner, uh, I think it was a small cherry tomato that Mom had on her plate, and both Mom and I suddenly saw that the tomato moved. Now it wasn't on a flat surface; it was slightly elevated on the edge of the plate. Uh, so yeah, but suddenly it just rolled down, and I kinda could see Dad poking with his finger on the tomato, so it uh, slid down the plate like it did. Mm, but of course, you read into things that might not actually be there. Mm, if you want to believe stuff, you believe that it is happening for a reason. Uh, and that goes with everything. If you believe that there is life after death, then you see signs of it. Uh, but I don't believe in life after death. But I hope there is something more. Uh, oh, this burger is kind of falling apart here. Uh, mm, how is it if I dunk it in the barbecue sauce? Now we got something here. The barbecue sauce goes well together with the burger, but not so much with the fries. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't give me a pack of ketchup. Maybe they stopped doing that. Mm, well, speaking, well, let's continue speaking about the weird stuff that has happened. Mm, some other weird, well, yeah, it was one time when I was going to the bathroom. Uh, I closed the door and I heard a thud outside of the door. And when I opened the the bathroom door again to investigate what the thud was, I saw a book on the floor, so it had fell off the bookcase um, and onto the floor. So that's what was creating the sound. And when I looked in the book, there was some names and numbers there that kinda had something to do with my siblings. I found numbers that was from both my brothers and my sister's birth year, and I also saw, I think I saw my brother's name in there, but I don't think I saw anything in the book that might have been connected to mom and I. But yeah, so I'm thinking that maybe dad knocked down the book, but it was probably a draft from when I closed the door, or vibration or anything that knocked the book over, and those names and numbers that I found in the book when I flipped through it is probably just a coincidence, because yeah, uh, it's probably nothing connected to dad or anything, but it was still weird. And then it was that one time when um, it was this year, mm, when mom and I went to the northern parts of Sweden. Mom was born in Norrland, and we made a trip to her to the town where she was born, and spent a week there, and drove around and visited locations and stuff that she had a connection to. And when we got back home a week later, we saw that a curtain rod had fell down on the floor. It was a curtain rod in the living room, and yeah, it's really weird that it just had fell down like that, because it's been mounted to the wall, and yeah, since no one was home, um, it's not like anyone pulled it down or anything, but it had just fell down on the floor, so I had to put it back up. But that's also one weird thing. That has happened since dad passed away. So I'm thinking that dad was angry with us for leaving the house unattended for such a long time, that he pulled down the curtain rod. Or maybe it was just because it has been hanging on the wall for so long that it was going to fall down eventually. But yeah, it's weird stuff like that that makes me think that maybe dad still is with us in this house. And the latest thing that has happened that is kinda supernatural, if you will, is that when my mom is away on a trip, and I am house sitting, as I said. So I went here straight after work yesterday, and when I walked into the door, I heard like a knocking sound somewhere from my parents' bedroom, and I heard it for a little while, and then it just stopped, and I haven't heard it since then. So it's kind of like Dad welcomed me home, and I guess that he was happy to see that I came here to watch the house, and yeah, I don't know, it feels good to imagine that Dad is still with us. Mm, I don't know for sure, but I want to believe that. Mm, and you believe what you want to believe, so yeah, I guess that goes for everything. If you want to believe there is a God, you believe there is a God. If you want to believe in life after death, you believe in life after death. If you want to believe in Santa Claus, you believe in Santa Claus, and etc. and etc. And yeah, there's been some other occasions as well when both Mom and I have heard sounds. We heard a sound from a picture frame that has my parents' wedding photo in. So it was like kind of like a knocking sound from the picture frame, and Mom has heard sounds too. So she also thinks that maybe it's Dad that is communicating with us. So yeah, I don't know what to believe. It's probably weird, and it's probably not the case, but I want to believe that. So yeah. Mm. The food is getting cold. Mm. I guess I'm talking too much. But I guess that's what mukbangs or mukbang, whatever it's called. It's people eating food while they talk about stuff. Now, I'm not a huge fan of mukbangs, but I can see the appeal of it. Um, when I sit and eat, I usually watch TV or a movie or YouTube or whatever. But it's kind of nice to sit and talk to a camera while you eat. Uh, when you don't have dinner company. And if there is someone that is eating and watching someone else eat, uh, I guess it kind of feels like you got company while you eat. So I guess that's the appeal of mukbangs. But maybe you get grossed out watching a middle-aged man with a beard eating burgers. But if you get grossed out, then I guess that you haven't even started watching this video. So yeah. Mm. The last is a good thing. It didn't roll off the floor or the table, because it was right on the edge. This is the last piece of chili cheese. So let's dunk it in the barbecue sauce, even though it would have been better with some other. Where's the camera? There it is. With some other type of sauce. I do like your barbecue sauce, but it didn't go well together with the chili cheese, neither with the fries. So, well, it's not bad, but it's just not that good either. It was best with the burger. Now, when I'm recording this, it's Saturday, the 23rd of November, and yeah, it's Christmas Eve in about a month. So yeah, it's winter now, and it's actually snow outside, but it's not much, and I think it will start to rain maybe tomorrow. So excuse me. If I haven't cut that out, my apologies. Well, anyways, uh, it might start to rain already tomorrow. So yeah, I think that it's kind of not sad, but a shame that the snow will thaw away so fast. Uh, but it's in the beginning of winter, so I guess that the snow will come back eventually. Um, Hopefully, we will get a white Christmas. Um, Now, the reason why I'm talking about my childhood home is because mom feels that the house is too big for her, and there are a lot of responsibilities and um, a lot of work taking care of the house, and I'm not quite that handy. So there are only certain things that I can manage to do with the house. So I help out with mowing the lawn and doing stuff in the garden, and some easy uh, uh, reparations and stuff like that. But overall, I don't. I'm not handy. So um, my dad was kind of handy, so he was doing stuff with the house. But when he got sick, he didn't have the energy to do anything. So yeah, I I helped out with the stuff that I can help out with. But yeah, mom feels that the house is too big for her, so she has decided that she is going to sell the house and move to an apartment in the same city in which I and my sister lives in, and my brother as well. So yeah, so she haven't put it out for sale yet, but she will next year. So yeah, um, I understand that she wants to sell the house, and I totally support her in that. Uh, but at the same time, I feel very saddened that I won't be able to come home anymore after she has sold the house, because then this house will belong to someone else. Now, hopefully, whomever buys this house has a family, and the children are small and will grow up and love this house as much as I am, and they will create memories, both good and bad, in this house in which my sister and I grew up in. Now my brother is only my half brother, so we didn't grow up together. So he haven't grown up in this house, um, and my sister, she's not visiting that often. So the house doesn't mean as much to them as it does to me. Um, at least I don't think so. So yeah, I'm sad to see that uh, I can't come home anymore. after the house is sold. Um, but it's, as I said, it doesn't really feel the same since Dad passed away. Um, because he's missing, even though I want to believe that he's still with us. It's not the same when he's here in spirit as when he was alive, of course. So yeah, but anyways, that's life. Uh, Things happen, and nothing lasts forever. Not even this burger. Mm. Mm. Oh, I get soda in my mustache. It's a good thing it's not a good lighting in here, because I don't think that you can tell that I have, well, maybe I don't have food in my beard. I don't know. Um, yeah. So, um, yeah. Um, it's gonna be weird that I don't that I won't be able to go home anymore. Uh, where I live now, I live in an apartment, and that is my home. But it kind of feels like my apartment is where I live, but this house is home. Um, and home is where your heart is. So my heart is in this house. So I don't know how I will feel when someone else lives in here. Um, I am sure that I will still visit my old hometown because I have a friend that lives in here, um, or that lives here. Um, so I will still come here uh, and visit, uh, but not my old, not this house. Uh, but I am sure that I will take a walk and walk past here and watch the house and see what it looks like from the outside, because I do that with the houses that my friends grew up in when I'm in my hometown here. Not all the time, but it happens that I take a walk past the houses in which my friends used to live, and uh, I remember stuff from our childhood, or fun times that we had, and when we ran around on the streets and played, and yeah, stuff like that. Um, and I think that when I walk past this house, I I want to walk inside and see mom and dad here, but of course, dad isn't here anymore. even though it feels like he's still with us, he's not. And mom will live in an apartment in the same city in which I live, so she won't be here either. It will be a whole other family that lives in here. And yeah, that's how things are, or how things will be. But yeah, that won't be until next year. Um, so until then, I'm gonna visit here, and we are actually cleaning out the house, so she won't be able to take so many stuff with her, so we have to throw some stuff away and give some stuff away, and take what we want, that mom doesn't want or need. And yeah, so we got a lot of work ahead of us. But before then, we will celebrate Christmas one last time in this house, which I am very grateful for, that we are going to celebrate Christmas here. So we are going to decorate the house, and have a tree and food, and yeah, just enjoy Christmas. Um, and yeah, that's something that I am looking forward to. But at the same time, I kind of don't look forward to it, because it will be the last time that we celebrate Christmas in this house. So yeah. Mm, yeah, it's weird how life is. Nothing is constant. Nothing lasts forever. Not even this burger. I have some fries left in here. And then I don't have any more food. I usually don't order this much food, but since this is a mukbang, or whatever this is a middle-aged guy eating fries, talking about old memories and his childhood home. So I guess that is a mukbang, or mukbang, in a way. Is it entertaining? Most likely not. But if you are watching this video all through the end, then thank you so much for sticking around and listening to me talk. No more fries. I have a lot of cola left though. When I eat, I don't drink as much. I eat and then I drink. I don't take. I don't drink much as I am eating. I drink after I am done eating. I don't know why. That's just what I do, I guess. I prefer to eat the food and then I kind of forget that I have a drink too. But it's kind of nice to wash it all down after you're done eating. So, yeah. I think that's pretty much it for this video. I don't think that I have anything else to say. Yeah, I think that I have talked about whatever it is I wanted to say. Yeah, as a conclusion, I'm gonna miss my childhood home. Yeah, that's the conclusion. Got a little soda in my mustache. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm full now, but there's always room for dessert. So maybe mom got some ice cream in the freezer. Or maybe I will eat some of the candy that I bought in the dollar store when I was there earlier today. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for keeping me company while I was eating. That's pretty much it, I guess. I am really bad at ending videos. So, yeah, I'm gonna end the video now. I see that it's over 1 hour long now. So, thank you so much for watching. I really mean it. Bye.